Okay, tell us about the time.
Okay, so I was interested. It took me a while to realize, why it interested me, and I was really obsessed with this cube. Every talk we had, I was always talking about this cube, this box or something. And at the end of it all, I came to realize that what interested me was kind of the relationship and the contrast of like the big solid buildings. In both cases, we have just the copper here and the plate or whatever it is. In contrast to kind of the empty space that was taken out, which is accomplished by just like the box is not there. How this sticks out, the contour of it kind of draws your attention to it, and I don't want to say more about it.
But you would like to say something more. You remember at the very beginning when I was saying what made me look at the presentation, one of the key points was that need to refer to drawing. And you showed me something here. Yes.
Well, I really like, I guess it starts here. I tried doing value, kind of seeing what interested me, because I told you before I was interested with that spot like a week or two ago, and I just kept drawing to see what kind of caught my attention to me. So like this is one of my favorite sketch drawings, because I like the contours, the elevation, but I like how it's a solid, it's like solid black. And then how there's this kind of emptiness with light playing with it. And I like these two, like this one, I probably looked at it for like half an hour, because there was something that sparked my interest, but I didn't know what it was. And it's so simple. It's just the basic lines that make the shape. It's so simple, but I could look at it and not be bored with it for half an hour. I don't know more. And this, I also liked it, but I cropped it. To take away the stuff that was a distraction. And I just was kind of obsessed with it, and there's something about it that I didn't know what it was until I kind of finished it, and realized what it was. But in my sequence, I always had like a similar. I tried different angles and figure out what it was that intrigued me.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. One thing that you just said something about looking at this one drawing. It happened to be last fall. I met a student, now a professional, who I had in a drawing class about, I think, 17 years ago. Long time. And he told me that the thing that kept that kind of stayed with him was that in a class like this, for the first time in his life, he had to look at something for, let's say, 5 hours, very slowly, very intensely. And just the fact of looking at something for a very long time changed his perception. That there was nothing else beyond that, forcing him to observe something with that kind of precision or intensity. That actually shaped something that stayed for him in his profession for the next 15 years. So when you say something like this, that you can start looking at a drawing for a long time because you sense that there's something that, I take it as a compliment. For me, that means that something works here. And actually, generally, I think that what you have in these sketches is actually quite promising. I like this, and I can follow what you're saying, but the real value, I think, is somewhat here, and I'm very much in agreement with you that this is one of the best drawings that you've done. And I count this one and that one into the same category. I mean, for me, the fact that these two sit side by side, depicting the same space, and then that you can turn the thing a few times more around, considering how to look at it, it actually is very interesting. I mean, I can see how your obsession is productive. I can see how it can motivate you to kind of look at what is there to be observed, what is there that you can focus process of completely redrawing it. So, for me, this is an example of another kind of style that is quite dynamic in the way you record your thoughts. These compositions are good as an outcome. They are not excellent because I would expect this to be developed better than what I see, but they are consistent and they benefit from the variety, from the diversity of things that you've done. Now, as far as the whole portfolio is concerned, I was just looking at certain examples, and I was actually quite taken by yes, I think that this is actually a breakthrough point. This is something happened here. I mean, if you look at it's actually perfect. If you know where I'm going, if you know exactly, it means that you are aware of what you're learning. I mean, that's the bottom line about this. This is the one in a very large area that makes a huge leap forward in your ability to deal with this kind of difficult thing. And I'm not saying, and I'm not kind of pretending that everything is actually perfect in all the things. There are many very weak drawings. You're starting point. I won't comment on it. but these things still reoccur. And sometimes you can still kind of fall into the same trap. But that you can make something like this and you know the value, that's probably the most important lesson that you should carry with you in the future. Because this way of thinking is what produces the sequence of these images.
And you have to remember when I was doing this, I was trying to, because that was the main thing you said, trying not to think of it as an object that we already know. So when I was doing my sketches, I tried to get my angles more accurate. That's exactly what I have.
And that's what makes what's really good about it. It's only that you get some samples of how far you can take it, but you probably don't quite know what at the end of the road, how much you can do. I think that it's good as a starting point. It's not yet revealing the spectrum. Your theory?
I would just say you tend to work very quickly. You like to know very quickly. And I know when you you did a lot of these, there were many moments when you were overwhelmed by what you were doing. But I hope when you look back at this, you see the value of that investigative process. And then you see, how drawing it so many times in so different ways is of value. Develops your understanding of what's going on. So,
Yeah, without all of those, I would have never decided on those angles or those.
yeah. So hopefully that allows you to trust the process. Yeah. For the final composition part, I really like this composition, the inclusion of the flanges, the copper flanges, and the way you try to do a double line rather than just a single line. A bunch of these subtle elements really bring out this deep here, this back, this continuous piece there, which I really like. The value drawing, it's a nice composition, but it just needs to go.
It's probably work better on like this. In some kind of